Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Deja Vu, and we are on to set 4 now of the Hite Sparkyz versus Entus. This is, of course, the Shinhan Bank Proleague 0809, round 4, week 4. We are on to Hogil for Sparkyz and Kwanro for Entus. The map is Outsiders, and Kwanro needs to win this game in order to send it to an ace match, and I hope he does, because I like ace matches. They are always the most fun to watch, as you see top players come out from both sides. Although, honestly, I don't think either of these teams have put out any low-quality players. I'd say the lowest quality player out of the 8 so far is probably Hogil, and, yeah, he's not terrible. He's not great either. He's pretty average. Actually, just checking out his stats right now, his overall stats is about 44%, but, in versus Zerg, he's pretty bad. He's only about 22%, but, yeah, we'll see what he's got. It is Outsider, so we'll see what he's got. Outsider is a very unique map, in that you, as a Zerg player, you can take a double gas by sneaking a drone through your back natural. It does have that protected back natural, but it's a mineral only. And let's see here. Why can't they use their real names? The Hite Zerg, that is going to be Hogil. He's here at the top position here, at about the 1 o'clock or so in beige. And then that's going to be Kwanro on the left in red. And yeah, Outsider is a really unique map that through your back base, it's kind of like God's Garden, that you do have a protected back there with a ramp, but you can take a natural that's only mineral only, or that's easy to defend, or you can slip I guess in this case, a drone through and build a hatchery that gets both minerals and gas, or you can build a hatchery that gets double gas if it gets to that point, if either of these players decides to do that. Most likely, since it is a Zerg versus Zerg, if they do expand, I assume that they'll expand at the actual natural that's in front of the base. That it'll probably be easier to defend from there, and get the gas from that one is probably the safer choice. Kwanro here on the left side, both players are actually sending their overlords in the correct position, so they're both going to scout each other out quite easily, despite the fact it's a 3-player map, no mistakes there, or no misguesses, I guess you could say. Kwanro is actually one of my favorite Zergs because he is so aggressive, and it looks like, let's see, Kwanro went for a 9 pool, I believe, and Hogil is actually going for Extractor, an over Extractor. Yeah, that's an over Extractor, and then he's going to get his pool next, is going to be is my assumption. But Kwanro is extremely aggressive, a lot like Iris. I like Kwanro and Iris because they're both such aggressive players. We saw that in the last game. Iris would just not stop. He would not stop dropping everywhere on Lita, forcing Lita to just play defensive the whole time, and that's what Kwanro likes to do. He likes to force you into playing defense, and it's a very high-paced, high-stress game from him when he's on his game, that he just takes you down. He just wears you out, hits you from so many sides, and slowly wears you down. And I really love watching that sort of style. It is the most fun style to watch, in my opinion. And I assume that those eggs are going to be for Zerglings for Kwanro very, very shortly. And he's probably going to try and do some early pressure here with these 6 Zerglings as soon as they pop, since he did throw down his spawning pool before his Extractor, whereas Hogil went for Extractor before spawning pool. So it's going to be more important for Kwanro to get some damage done here with the early lings. Both players are getting plenty of gas, and Kwanro with his first 100 gas is going to get his lair. And the thing about the Extractor before pool build is that, yes, you do end up with more gas, but because of the time it takes to get the more minerals for the pool, and the time it takes to build it, you actually get your layer and your spire up a little bit later. But you do have more gas in the end, technically, so it's a trade-off for sure. And the Zerglings for Kwanro have reached Hogil's base, and they're going to pick off this drone. Yeah, they do pick off the drone that would look like it was going to try and set up a hatchery. And Hogil looks like he's in a little bit of trouble here. Kwanro is doing a lot of damage with these 6 lings, and he's doing a good job. He hasn't even lost a ling yet, I don't think. No, he has lost a couple now. But he's doing a great job microing against getting lots of surrounds on Hogil's lings, and now he's got 4 lings, and Kwanro's got none. And Kwanro's just sitting here waiting for the next lings to pop, and he surrounds them and kills them both very, very quickly. He still has 3 lings here. He's done so much damage with these lings. He's killed probably 6 to 8 lings, and also like 2 or 3 drones. So these lings have definitely paid for themselves, and now they're harassing the mineral line. So now Hogil isn't even mining completely effectively, and more Zerglings coming in for Kwanro, and this is absolutely ridiculous. This is what I'm saying. Like, Kwanro just keeps the pressure on. He's going to continue to produce Zerglings and keep sending them in 2 by 2, and forcing now Hogil is being forced to throw down a sunken colony, and again Kwanro is going to catch one of the 2 Zerglings as it pops out of the egg, and Kwanro just is maintaining this advantage in Zerglings, and I think he's going to take this down unless that he's forcing Hogil's wow, drones into like 2 mineral patches. They can't do anything. Hogil's barely even mining right now. Kwanro is just destroying these Zerglings every single time they pop out of these eggs. That is ridiculous. And now Hogil finally throwing down a starting Spire. Kwanro's Spire is already about half done. And Hogil is going to be way behind. He's lost drones. Doesn't have efficient mining right now. And Kwanro still got Zerglings in his base. This is insane by Kwanro. He is absolutely putting the pressure on. And the Zerglings are going to go down again for Hogil. Hogil has 1 left, and he's just being forced to use his drones to fight. He's being forced to change their mining pattern. And he might even pick off another drone here. Okay, no, he's not going to be able to, but he's going to run away with those Zerglings. And he has stopped producing Zerglings, Kwanro has, but he has easily done the damage he needs to do. And he's got a huge advantage in this game right now. And he is going to be able to produce Mutalisks early enough that he's going to either force Hogil into producing Scourge only to start, in which case if Kwanro's got good Mutalisk micro, which I think he does, he will easily take the game down, or he's going to have a straight up Mutalisk advantage over Hogil. Hogil is in so much trouble right now. I don't think he quite understands how far behind he is, or if he does understand, he thinks he can still take this down. But I don't see how he can. The first 2 Mutalisks have already popped for Kwanro, and he's moving out towards Hogil's base, and I guess Hogil's only chance right now is to go out with these Zerglings, which he's doing right now, and force Kwanro to keep his Mutalisk back. But Kwanro's actually just going to throw down a creep colony in his own base, going to make that into a sunken, and at the same time just use his Mutalisk to pick off drones. And he's already killed 1. Hasn't killed a second yet, but he has he's killed 2, and he stopped the drones from mining any gas. He's killed 3 drones now. 4 drones are down. Scourge finally pop here, and the Zergling's moving in on Kwanro's base, but that sunken colony is doing so much damage. It's already killed half the Zerglings that are there, 2 of the 4, and that's going to be fine for Kwanro. Kwanro's very happy right now, and he's just picking off all these drones. He only has 3 drones left, and 4 drones left, sorry, and yeah, they're still going down. He's trying to micro with his 2 Mutalisks, but Kwanro's just going to have more Mutalisks coming in because he actually has an economy, whereas Hogil doesn't. And this has to be GG from Hogil. There's no way he's going to come back from this. Scourge do pop, but it's not going to matter. Even if both those Scourge land, I don't see how Hogil can win this game because he has no drones. He has absolutely no drones, and you can see it on his face. He's like, yeah, I've got nothing. And there's the GG from Hogil, and Kwanro takes down another game by being hyper aggressive. And that was awesome. This has been a great series. I mean, that's 4 matches in a row, and I feel like, and I've been pleased with every single set so far, and I hope you guys have been too. We are going to go to an ace match. It's going to be on God's Garden. I can't wait to see this. I have no idea who's going to come out for both teams. It could be anyone for Sparkyz. I'm thinking maybe Yarnak or Lita. Those would be the obvious choices for them. And then for CJ, it's just like you can pick your star. You know, you can go if they want to send out Terran, they can send out Iris or Sky High. For Zerg, Savior or Kwanro or Effort. And then for Protoss, probably not going to send out a Protoss, but they could if they wanted to send out Much or Movie, because they are such a deep team. And yeah, I'm excited to see who they do send out. But I will see you in the ace match in just a few moments. Deja Vu signing off.
초반에 피해 먹지만 안 무너지고 막 나중에 뮤탈 싸움까지 가도 이 자원 차이를 국하지 못하고 지고 이런 경우가 많지만 바로 이렇게 실전에서는 구드론이 승률이 높은 이유를 또 보여주는 그런 경기입니다.
네, 과감하게 한번 찔렀는데 끝까지 찔렀습니다. 치명상을 심장부에 상처를 냈어요. 그리고